Now, I would say that that poor woman who found her coin, she was very lucky to find her coin, but to hold a party over it, in this time, you need to keep socially distant. She should have just done something by Zoom. There's one word repeated in the first reading and in the gospel that struck me in my thoughts this morning, and that is the word about the righteous. And again, in the first reading, Paul considered himself righteous in a certain way. Well, growing up in a time period, the 60s and the 70s, my brother, who was a little older than I am, I believe he had a record of the Righteous Brothers. And they're a musical duo of the 60s, early 70s, and they were quite popular. And they weren't righteous in the sense of what the gospel talks about as those who hold themselves aloof and better than others. But in one sense, I use them as an example today because one of the hit songs of the Righteous Brothers would be, "You've Lost That Loving Feeling." And truly, those individuals, Pharisees who were putting people down or making themselves feel better than others, truly lost that loving feeling that they should have for others, because they did not see others well. They treated them poorly. They looked down on them. And the parables today remind us that we are what we are before God: human, inconsistent, sinful. St. Francis uses in his admonitions what we are before God. We are what a man is before God, that he is, and nothing more. We are sinners in the hands of a loving God. And even Pope Francis wrote, "I am a sinner, I am sure of this. I am a sinner whom the Lord looked upon with mercy. I am, as I said, a forgiven man. I still make mistakes and commit sins, and I confess every 15 or 20 days. And if I confess, it is because I need to feel God's mercy is still upon me." Let us not be righteous. Let us be honest sinners in the hand of a God who forgives.